Yo, 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 what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Pat Proverbs here from One End Gaming, throwing up the heavy ones is that forever. And I just want to make a confession. I've made some talking points for today's video. It's been so long since I've done a 10-minute commentary. I've been away from the scene for a while. As you know, we post every other day now. It's a lot easier on us and the team to do so. Obviously, when Ghost comes back out, we plan on going right back into daily gameplay commentaries for your viewing pleasure. And we'll talk way more about a ton of things. I just want to say that this is a 100-plus Stackin Hundos gameplay. I don't know what episode, I didn't look. 117 and 8 on Hijacked. But the commentary subject is going to be the Apocalypse DLC, which launched yesterday for Xbox 360 players. Black Ops 2. It's the latest map pack in the last installment. We're going to talk a lot about, well, not a lot about it because I had limited playtime on it yesterday. As you can see, I'm kind of sick. Anyway, I'm hopping into the upper right hand corner. That way, upper right hand corner, and I'll see you guys there. And we're back. All right, as you can see, Hardpoint, Hijacked, multi-team, me, Ian, Munson. This is Ian's gameplay, Furphy, my boy Furphy. I wish I had been doing it in real time so you guys would have all the listen-ins like we've been doing for live stream listen-ins. But before we get into Apocalypse DLC, the multiplayer maps, and of course the zombie map, because I have always been a huge zombie fanatic, and you know, I think we've spoken about this before, how Treyarch kind of lost me with how intricate and entailed some of these maps were, and how I just prefer a much more cut and dry approach to zombies. Give me an MP40, give me Kino der Toten, give me Der Reese. Give me maps where it's just run and gun, and you see how long you can survive. I mean, isn't that the point at the end of the day? Anyway, some of the Easter eggs kind of lost my attention, and my true love for zombies kind of dissipated when you'd have like 19-hour-long Easter eggs. And I mean, I'm not really even a big fan of the Easter eggs. I could say I've done most of them on my Pompous account. Basically all of them, actually, because eventually I get enough of my friends begging me to do it, and I cave. Anyway, we're going to talk more about Origins after I cover this gameplay. Let's just talk about class setup. Let's talk about people running support. This game, I had a 56 gun streak. You guys might end up seeing it because it was about only 4 minutes before I died. I think I had, I don't know, like 22 or 23 unstoppable. So it wasn't it couldn't have been, it was probably like 53 gun streak. You guys will see it. I recorded that too. That's just a really short video though. I end up going 62 and 3 because after I died, you know, my drive to play kind of, you know, after you're on like such a rip like that, you know, your drive to play kind of goes out the window, especially because I was Nuclear the game before as well. Same map, same game mode. Obviously Nuclear, I think I had like 10 unstoppables there. But anyway, he's using Fast Mag stock AN94, Escort Dog Swarm, and I wish I had done the listening because he gets so mad, and you guys know this from previous videos, from previous duel commentaries. He's one of the angriest people I've ever seen play a video game, and he really lets this game get to him still. Like, most of my friends, most of our teammates are over this game. No one gives a fuck about it anymore. It's kind of stale. I mean, the new map pack is saving grace for this game, in my opinion, at least on the zombie side of the ball, because I'm kind of over the multiplayer on this current gen console. I can't wait for next gens. We've already talked about next gens, but he gets so angry and he refuses to listen to people, which is even like more annoying. He won't put Flak Jacket on, and 5 of his deaths are from bouncing Betties. So he uses lightweight, hardline, scavenger, toughness, dexterity, and refuses to swap out hardline. I mean, either hardline for Flak Jacket or lightweight for Flak Jacket. I don't know what the fuck he's doing with lightweight on in pubs anyway. I don't think it matters. He claims he needs it. He can't play without it, so power to him if you want to continue to use lightweighting. Just don't bitch at me when you continuously die from bouncing Betties and dog rape, and the dog rapos who are throwing them around like they're dinner plates. Let's talk about Apocalypse. Let's talk about the new DLC that was available yesterday for Xbox 360 players. Black Ops 2. Let's talk about the 2 remakes, alright? Now, the other... What are the other maps? I know I'm going to talk about Dig and I'm going to talk about Takeoff. I know one of them is Frost, and quite honestly, I can't even remember the other map pack. But that's not important, because I want to talk about succeeding and failing on remakes or adaptations, as they probably want to call them, because they're not just they're only taking the actual vector, the blueprint of the map, and keeping it the same, obviously changing the scenery, changing some of the routes, making things slightly more complex. So let's talk about Takeoff being the stadium remake from the original Black Ops. Now, I didn't really have an undying love for that map like a lot of people who I play with did. It was a great map. You could get a lot of kills on the map. Don't kid yourself. There was very limited places to hide, the whole nine. But just from playing Takeoff a few times and doing just private match runarounds. See, what I like to do is I like to see how closely they were able to actually keep the map the same. For instance, Uplink is Summit. I think that is probably the most accurate one that they've done. Like I said, when they remake a map, they just take the vector or the three-dimensional layout of the map. Where are there walls, where there weren't walls, and they keep it the same. Obviously switching some scenery, because otherwise, why the fuck would I want to play the same map over? Here's the problem, though. I think they should have just brought back Summit, brought back Stadium, and brought back Courtyard from World at War. Why the fuck change anything? And there are some differences that I just didn't like. For instance, on Takeoff, the Stadium remake, that little outdoor section where, where all the dog rapo, pedo touching scrotum scratchers sat, on the roof overlooking the actual that wide open area in the middle with the fountain, where it was just a little balcony. It was window-sized balcony, about the size of this, you know what I mean? And people would stand up there. Well, now, in order to get the rapo that's sitting up there, the climb-up used to be right behind it. If you remember, you would just climb up a planter, and then you could hop up and shoot the guy in the back. Different climb-up to get kids out of that. And there's going to be so many rapists sitting in there, because God only everyone fucking camps in this game. Now, it doesn't matter the game mode. Campers. That's all you get. It's all you're going to get from here on out. Until the new Call of Duty comes out, and no one has any fucking clue about... that's why the best time, the most fun time to play any Call of Duty is within the first week when it comes out. When all the schmucks who usually sit in the corner and finger blast their assholes have no idea where to sit. So, for people who actually like to come out of the closet and play, instead of touching their boyfriend inappropriately in the corner, it's the most fun time in my opinion, because you get kids scrambling trying to find spots, and it's funny to shoot them in the back because they're such pussies. And so for people who run around and play OBJ and get in objectives and pull flags and the whole nine, it's the best time, and I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, like I said, I would have rather just had the maps given back to us. Summit, Courtyard, Stadium, I would have loved it. Just give me them back. The exact same. Don't fix anything. Don't change any of the scenery. And I feel like a lot of people would have liked that as well. I mean, some of those maps are just nostalgic in my mind, because as the years go by here, you have more and more different Call of Duties coming out. And, what I really need to talk about, too, is that Courtyard from World at War. All right, now, let me talk about World at War. If you guys didn't play World at War, even though it's nothing more than a giant hack fest nowadays, you could probably buy it for a chewed piece of gum, a piece of belly button lint, and 52 cents at GameStop. I urge you to go do it, because that's where, I played COD 4 as well, but, my favorite Call of Duty, other than maybe the start of the Modern Warfare series, so the original Modern Warfare, is hands down World at War. And let me tell you why. The maps in World at War, they spent so much time on map design, flow, layout, the way the game's played, and it was just, it's hard to even, if you haven't played it, it's hard to make the case for it, because now it's probably 5 or 6 years old. So, some of you younger guys probably weren't into Call of Duty then. But what I urge you to do is at least go buy a used copy of it. Like I said, you could probably get it for a used condom and some Cracker Jacks. A stale box of Cracker Jacks. I'm sure there's plenty of used copies available at any GameStop or wherever else you guys can go to swap games. So yeah, I urge you to do that because that was my favorite one, and you'll see what I mean as far as how the maps go. Courtyard was a great map, and they did a decent job on this dig map that they brought up. But what I want to say is it doesn't have the rustic feel of Courtyard or the time frame, right? This is like a newer, more modern archaeological equipment lying around. We're not talking 1900s trench warfare. So it kind of lost the feel for me. And they've also, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't played World at War in a while, but it's not the full size and scale of the map. The Courtyard map was slightly larger than the dig map is, and Takeoff is pretty close as far as scale goes to Stadium. But like I said, I would have just preferred them refund us Courtyard, Stadium, and Summit, even with the past DLC uplink. I would have rather them just given us all the maps back. I'm gonna have to cut this comm short, I think. I mean, we're close to the end of this game. Yeah, he's down here. So I'm not gonna really talk about zombies today. I'm gonna spend an entire commentary on zombies later this week. For those of you who might not have the DLC yet, if you want to jump back in here, what fucking day is it today? I don't even know. Stop blowing up my fucking phone. 10:20 a.m. All right, so that's what. All right. So let's check this out. All right, I'm going to do a zombie commentary, and I will commit to doing it either tomorrow, depending how this video does, or Friday. And it'll be all about Origins and how far I've gotten, because I've actually progressed pretty far in the map. I spent quite some time in playing Origins yesterday with one of my buddies who was ranked in the top 25 on Dare Reese with me way back when. The original Dare Reese, not when they brought it back so you could buy all the map packs on Black Ops, which was World at War map. Anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore about the Apocalypse DLC. We're running late on this commentary. What I want to talk about is live stream listenings of the Road to Masters in the different games. I have 12 games as of now. There'll be more to come. So I have at least 12 episodes to that series. I think it's a great series. I think it's a great way for you guys to learn. You can hear four-way communication, call-outs, rotations, map flow, map control, the whole nine. You get to see Connor, and it's just really funny. The listens are really funny. Like I said, I have to censor some of the talking because some of it's really crude and completely unnecessary, but funny nonetheless. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is the first episode in Road to Masters. Not the first live stream listen, and that's episode 2. But the first game, them playing as a team, our competitive team, playing league play as a team, trying to get in that Masters bracket for you guys. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. I'm not really sure what the other video is. It might be Stackin Hundos episode 2. I haven't put it together yet at this time. So either way, please click on both of these. Definitely get caught up on Road to Masters. This is game 1, so you have plenty of time to get caught up on it. Later this week, you'll be seeing episode 2. Like I said, we'll have at least 12 episodes of this, so I really do hope you guys enjoy it. Anyway, guys, for anything and everything, One Nation Gaming, throwing up the heavy ones. By the way, this is a 117-8 gameplay. I'm sure you guys looked at the scoreboard and or the thumbnail. And a pretty insane. Hats off to Furphy. Anything and everything One Nation Gaming. Keep it tuned right fucking here, people. Stay fucking beautiful. We will see you either tomorrow, Thursday, and or Friday with a Zombie Origins Apocalypse DLC commentary over some kind of random gameplay. Not sure what it'll be. Maybe it'll be some zombie gameplay for you guys. Maybe I'll go in there and do a little live comp for you. Anyway, guys, like I said, stay fucking beautiful. Till next time, and take it easy.